Good day guys, Bing here. Today we're going to try this one, but before this, we're going to quickly just go back and add a railing to this family. Okay, so let's quickly open this one. So you should be able to find this one. So download this one, and then let's try to add a railing. So to add railing, I think the easiest way is we can just create a sweep, and also let me think. So we can first create a profile for the sweep. So for example, we can just go family, go find the profile. Okay, so and then in this profile we can just draw a shape. So maybe just do create a line circle and just draw a shape, and also you can add parameter to it. So for example, I'll just call it a radius R, and make sure it's a type parameter. And now maybe not R, because usually we use diameter for the railings. So now we can just apply that instead of R, maybe just change the name to D. D, and okay, so diameter, and maybe I'll change it to roughly 30. Okay, so this is it. And if I load this one into here, so the next we need to find the path. So the path will be very similar to, we can actually use this edge, but I think it's probably better to just use this reference line. We already have this reference line, so instead of picking the edge of this geometry, it's safer to pick reference line, because the reference line is always there, but geometry sometimes it will be hidden or okay, so we just do a sweep, and hang on. So we also need a perpendicular. So let me think. Maybe we need to go to front view, so we need to decide where to place this reference line. So to place this reference line, I think we can use the work plan of that reference line. So it's easier to do it here. So if you select this reference line, so let's try this. So now you can see there are 3 work plan, or actually 4. So 1 is here, 1, 2, and 3. So this one, okay, so this one, and 4 this one. So we're going to use this one. So create set work plan, pick a plan. Okay, so move on to this reference line. So you can see you can try to use tab to pick reference work plan. So this one. Okay, so let's do it again. Tab and pick. So now we can just draw a reference line, so roughly maybe here. So from here go up roughly for example here, and then go up here. So this reference line will always follow the angle of this one. So for example, if I change the length of this one, so you should be able to see this will follow that. Okay, and also you can add dimension to it. So but before we add dimension, just double check to set work plan onto that reference. Yeah, it's still there, so still on this one. Okay, so we can just do dimension from here to this point. So this can be set as a dimension, a parameter to control. You can control it. And another one is this one to here. So this will be an offset. So let's just create a dimension for this one. So let's call it I don't know, call it so for example I'll call it x. Okay, so x on instance, and okay, and we can call this one y. So and then let's have a test. So see if we can adjust these 2 dimensions. So x equals 500. So let's change it to 900. Okay, it works. Change y to 900 as well. Yep, it works. So now, and then we just need to yeah, I think we probably need to add another dimension for this one, but how can we do it? If I select this one, it won't let me. Maybe we can just do a dimension from here to this endpoint. I'll see if it works or not. Just I'll call it a Z. Okay, so Z or Z, and instance as well. Maybe just use type. Okay, so and see if we can control it using this Z. Okay, it works. So now I'm going to just create a sweep and pick path. Pick this one, finish, and use that profile we did. And of course, we need to offset to this side. So this will be half the width. Previously, we had that one. So I'm going to just finish this one for now. So now we can see that's a railing, right? So, and we can just control the offset here. So I'm not sure which one. Let's just try to link the half with maybe this one. Okay, so no, wrong. So change it back to none and change this back to 0. So apply the half width to this. So this will offset this railing to here, right? And if we need to, so you can see you can adjust this a little bit by. So if you don't want this railing at this point, so you want to offset a little bit more, you just need to add. Create another parameter to add a little bit more. But yeah, so I think I'll just leave it for now, and then if we need another one, so very simple, create similar CS, pick path 1 2 and finish, and the same, just use the same, and this time just use the negative, so half width, it will offset to the other side. So now we have this array stairs with these two railing, which you can control the dimensions, offset, length, and also it will adjust the angle when you change the length. Okay, and that's it. Have a try yourself. I'm not going to save this one, so okay, so that's it for the last one. So now let's continue today's exercise. So today we're going to model this one. So this is very interesting, a little project. It looks like it looks unreal. It looks like a render or a model until I see this one. So yeah. So yeah, it's an interesting shape. If we model them, use walls, normal walls, and even slant wall, it can be quite hard to make perfect. So what we can do to model this one is we can actually create a simple. It can be mass or can be a general model. So let's try. So I'm going to try. We can try generic model. So first, before we just need to create some reference plans. So this one's so imagine actually yeah. So let's just roughly. So the shape might be different, but just to show you some ideas. So how we can model this little project. So first, create reference plan. One, I think I'm not sure about the size, but just roughly. And also we need another one on the other side. Just copy this to the other side. So make sure it's all the same. And then so this can be the width and just mirror mirror. And what else? So maybe copy this down a little bit. Mirror again, So what I want to do is I'll just use detail line, detail line to create. So this is in the floor plan. So what I'm going to do is from the top view, so it looks like this roughly. Okay, and then so if I go to so for example this elevation, so if I go to this elevation, and then we need some more reference plan or levels. I'm going to use a reference plan. Okay, so let's have a look again. Okay, so this is the floor level there, up there. So and then just lower, and then a little bit the ceiling level, a little bit top up there. So I think something like this. So this is a floor level, so come up here. So and then there will be a top level. So I'll just copy this up roughly. So I'll make it so for 1200, okay, and copy this up another. So for 3, 2, 1, just make it 3 meter ceiling height, okay, 3 meter ceiling height, okay, and then another. So I'll just use 1200. So CC copy another one. Okay, so from this, it will be something like, if I do a detail line DL, it'll be something like this. Okay, so roughly. Okay, so the shape might not be the same, but yeah. So to give you some idea. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go to floor plan, or even go to side plan, because we want to by default we don't need to change the view range. So this is from the top. So what I'm going to do is I'll draw a fuse. We can, for the middle part, it can be extrusion, because the profile at this plan is the same as this one, right? So I'm going to do this. So set world plan, pick a plan, and okay, pick this one, and okay, so go to elevation. So I'm going to go to this one. So I think this one's west, because we already have those detail lines. So I'm going to just pick line. So, and also I want to just model in place. Okay, so generic model category. Okay, and finish. And let's use, oh actually let me think, just use extrusion. So, and pick line. So tab, select all, finish, and go to side plan again, because we start from this reference plan. So we just need to drag this down to here, and that's it. Okay, so the next one is, so let's finish this extrusion. So the next one, we go back, when you go back to this one. So okay, so go back to, just pick this work reference plan. So, and then go back to the just west again, and then this time hang on, let me just have a look again. Okay, so it's almost it's still a little bit down here. So yeah, that's all good. So we can just create. So this time we're going to create model in place, and yeah, actually you can model them into one generic model. So let's just edit this generic model, because yeah, we don't need to model multiple generic model, and we can just model everything in this one, because this is a very simple shape. So for this side, we can just use blend. Okay, blend. For blend, we need 2 profiles. So first, let's pick all these 6, and okay, so I need to have a look again. Horizontal down there. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell the shape at this point. It looks like there's a horizontal line here. So basically, it's offset. Yeah. So maybe just we can just use offset. So click on this edit top and OF offset. Okay. So we just type in a number, or we can just use graphical. If you click on graphical, so Revit will let you hang on, we need to pick line first. Sorry, just pick line, create all these lines, and use offset OF. So I'm going to just uncheck the copy. So we will just, once we offset them, we will delete it. Revit will delete the original lines. And also we're going to use graphical, so which means we're going to, let's just tab. Looks like we can't do it this way. Anyway, so maybe just use numerical. Sorry. Let's try 1 meter. Okay, so how about that? Tab. Yeah, we can just make it smaller, maybe even. So increase the offset. Yeah. Oh, hang on. So this is level, so it need to be lower than that. So maybe just use 1, even 900. Okay, so tab. Okay, and then finish. So let's go to side plan again. We just need to adjust these ones. Okay, you can see, because currently both faces of this blend are from this reference plane. So you can see 1 is a 0, so which is this face, and this face is 3 meter. Okay, so this is 3 meter. So you can also, what you can do is you can just drag it to here, and that's it. Just leave it. Okay, or another way is you can just let me think. Edit work. Oh no, not this one. So you can see when you click on edit work plan, Revit will show this blue line, which means that's the work plan of this face, but we don't want to change that. So I think I'm not sure which one I should just click. Let me click this one. Okay, no, it's a little bit too complicated, but okay. So this is which one did I click? Oh, I think I clicked the button. So the button is this, which is okay. So we just need to edit the top, set work plan. Okay, so we can't pick that. Sorry about that. So let's cancel this. Let's go back again. So cancel this. Go to side plan. Okay, select this. So we need to edit. Not button, base. Also previously I clicked this one. Maybe click this one. Click this one. Go to west. Yeah, so this time we can change the work plan, but we need to go back to the side plan again. So set work plan. So, and then this time if we set this work plan and change this one to 0 and finish. So now if you can see both face, so this face and this face are 0 offset. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, but yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, so finish. So you can see we don't even need to constrain it because they are set. These two faces are set to these two reference planes. Okay, so that's it. So let's go back to edit again. This side, I'll just mirror it. DM mirror. So yeah, I think I saw someone just leave a comment about. Okay, I need to tell you what shortcut I'm using. So I think yeah, that's right. I need to tell you. DM and another mirror is MM. Use pick edge. Anyway, so I'm not going to worry about all the work plan for this one. So because the shape it's already finished. So now we can go to 3D view. So this is the shape, right? So it's not exactly the same. Mine is very skinny, but you can always edit work plan. So and then I don't think we lock onto all the reference plans, but if you lock them, you can quite easily adjust them all together. But yeah, it's still you can just adjust them. So even just individually, and then so for this one, so this is extrusion, this is a blend, so they are slightly different, but you should be able to you know how to adjust it, right? So let's Control Z, and then let's say this is it. Okay, so the next step is so this is a generic model. So what's the next step? So now next step is we can place roofs and walls onto it. So let's do wall. So use wall by face. Let's pick a generic wall and pick. So you can see we can pick this one, and Revit will create a wall. And if I H, so you can see these are the wall. Okay, HR, and once again, so wall by face and pick this. Same, all good. So great, and it's very easy, right? And if you change the shape of this generic model, so if, for example you move it a little bit and you change the height or whatever, and then you just need to select them and update. Okay, so it will automatically match this, just like using massing. Okay, then the top, you will see this ones can be fine. This you can use wall for this. So let's go wall by face, you can still use wall by face, but you won't be able to use wall by face on this one because it's a horizontal, it's a flat surface. You won't be able to pick this, so you can use roof by face. Okay, create, and you just need to if it's me, I'll just create a new type and use the same material or same thickness. Yeah, and that's let's just quickly wall by face 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 here. So all wall by face, not this one, this one roof by face. Okay, so pick this and create roof. And also you can see it's on the wrong side. You can also change this one to place it up. And you probably need to create a floor, so I guess we can just so if I want to create a floor on level 1, I'll probably just go to level 1 and create a floor. Use I'll try to use a pick wall, and maybe just flip them into inside and then go to 3D view. Okay, so it looks like we still need to adjust them a little bit because and once we finish all this, let me just select all, HH, select generic model. I'm going to EH and HR. So now we can see we have all these walls and floors, and just need to, and when we do this one, so if I want to make sure it match the wall perfectly, I think I might try to go to level 1. We can't see. Maybe go to side plan, WF, and it's a bit hard. Maybe go to 3D view. So I will try to use join geometry. I'll see what happens if I join this floor with this wall. So this will create these lines. So I know then I just need to edit boundary of this floor and then pick this edge. So this will make sure this floor is within the shape of this. So you can see it's no longer visible. Okay, so let me show you again. So this is quite useful. You can just use join, click on the floor, click on this wall, and sometimes you might find that because of the different you might need to, for this one it's fine. So you can see it, because I click the floor first and then click the wall, it will cut a void into the wall. If I HH the floor, you can see this edge on the wall, which means we can edit this floor, the profile of the floor, and then pick the line. Sometimes you pick them in wrong sequence, or you can use switch join order. So for example, if I click on this floor and this wall, and then now the void is in the floor, which means if I edit boundary, there's no edge in the wall for me to pick. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to switch join order, and now we can select the floor, edit boundary. So we have edge, we can pick, and we can trim. Oops, Control Z, TR, trim, and finish. So now that's it. Okay, so this floor is matching the wall. Okay, it looks like still not 100% perfect, but maybe just model something to fix that. And I think other than that, I think it's all good. So all these legs can be quite easily modeled using blend. So basically you just need to go to for example side plan or floor plan. You create so I'll just quickly do it, model in place, generic model, and you just do a blend, just create. Sometimes you don't need to set if you don't want to spend that the time to adjust all the levels height. You can even just create one, edit top, SC is snap center point, and just create two a blend with two profile. Don't worry about which one is up or top, which one's base, and then just go to 3D view and then just look at it. Okay. It's not right, so that's fine. We can just drag this up, and that's it. And then we can just move it, go up a little bit, down a little bit, and then of course it's not perfect. You won't be able to see those lines where they touch each other. That's fine, because you can always use join. So for example, join this geometry, join this generic model with this floor, and then this will create those lines. And once again, this one and this one. Okay. Or you can just leave it as it is, or you can just create a wall by face as well, and then pick. So now you have wall instead of this geometry. So let me just H. So now they are walls. Let me change to shade SD. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so yeah, this is it. And then if you don't want to model the other ones, so you can just go to side plan. So maybe just select these two and DM. Okay, and then DM and DM, and that's it. So, and yeah, that's it. And I think that's it. Everything else is quite yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's some sealing, slope sealing, but it can be quite easy. So flat floor. Yep, I think that's it. Window. Yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.